Example 1, is this sequence arithmetic? If so, what's the common difference? And what is the next term in the sequence? So here is what we are looking for. The difference from 3 to 8 is 5. From 8 to 13, 5. Goes up by 5. It keeps going up by 5. So I think it's yes, definitely this is arithmetic. The common difference is known as our D. You'll see that throughout the lesson. I'll use the letter D for common difference. And here the common difference is 5. It's the number that it's growing by. What's the next term in the sequence? Well, 23 plus 5 would be 28. That's it. Pretty straightforward, rather simple example. Let's go to B. Oh, B is how would you write the formula for finding the next term in the sequence? And that's where recursion comes in. And that recursive formula looks like this. I want to write it out the same way that you'll see it on the handouts, in the textbook. It looks like a piecewise function. Let's start building part B here by saying A sub n. Well, what is that? Well, A is a term in the sequence. The little n is what term number you're on. So A1 would be 3. A2 would be 8. A sub 5 would be 23. So the little number next to the A tells you which term number you're on. So here's how we write the recursive formula. It has two pieces to it, usually. Definitely for arithmetic, it will have two pieces to it. You simply state what the first term is, and in this formula, it's 3. And then after the little comma for your domain, you're going to say, the first term is 3 as long as n is 1. So you're saying that when this little n right here is 1, A1 is 3. There it is, right there. A1 is 3. That's what I said in my formula. In the second line of the piecewise function, you need to state, what to do to get to the next term. And this will apply anytime n is more than 1. When you're on A sub 2, A3, A4, A5. Anytime this n is bigger than 1, what do you do to the previous term? Well, I know what we're growing by. So we're going to grow by 5. Kind of building this one backwards. So when I get to a term more than 1, term 2, term 3, term 4, term 5, I know I have to add 5 to something. But how do I say the term before the term that I'm on? That's what I'm looking for. For example, if I want A5, I need to take A4 plus 5. If I want A4, I need to take A3 plus 5. So if I want AN, I need to take AN minus 1 plus 5. So let me define some symbols over here. AN is like the current term, or the one that you're looking for. AN minus 1 is the term right before that. And the word we use is previous. It's the previous term. So that's what these two symbols mean. A sub n is the current term. A sub n minus 1 is the previous term. Right to part C. Is this sequence arithmetic? And if so, write the recursive definition. So we're looking for this growth or decline. It might be growing or shrinking. This one goes up by 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So the answer to this is yes. If so, write the recursive definition. doesn't say what to do if not. If it's not, you just say no, and you move on with your life. You're not going to write the formula if it's not arithmetic. So this one is. So here's how we write the recursive formula. A-N, to get to any term. The little n can stand for like any, all right? To get to any term, what do I do? Where do I begin? What do I do next? I begin when I'm on term number 1. And term number 1 is equal to 4. That first line is super easy. You take whatever number is listed first, list it, and equals 1. Well, what do I do next? Well, when I get to terms that are numbered more than 1, term 2, term 3, term 80, term 500. How do I get to them? Well, I go up by 3 from whatever the previous term was. Now we're going to work on the triads at the bottom, 1A and B. And if you're watching later this evening or during 7th period, whatever, I'm going to pause the video, you pause the video, and I will write the answers down. Come back and hit play and check. All right, so if you are doing this later, these are the answers to the triads. The one on the left was a yes, the one on the right was a no. And the formula is there for the recursive formula. Notice that this one is decreasing by 5, so the common difference is -5 if you were asking.